The Detroit Lions absolutely get the best of the Baltimore Ravens. And from the fan base to myself, I didn't give a lot of time, a lot of opportunity. I really didn't think my team was going to get this dub until about Friday night. I looked at the stats and I said, you know what? I okey-doked them. I switcherooed them. I picked the Detroit Lions to win this game, and win this game they did. Now, first and foremost, I got to give a shout out to the two phenomenal podcasters I was on, Baltimore Ravens fans, stand-up individuals. But everybody else, you can get it. But the Detroit Lions came out and they did their thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, after 3 games, I like Johnny Morton. I like Kelvin Shepard. I like what they're doing. We needed that fresh face in the Detroit Lions from the offense and the defense. I love what I saw. Now, I will say this. 7 sacks, tied a career high of sacks on Lamar. Don't get it twisted. It was a phenomenal game plan. How many of those sacks came from the D-line? Muhammad and Aiden, right? We had a couple outside. We'll look at that in a second. But we need that reliable, consistent, one-on-one winner. Muhammad, he might be able to do it. Davenport, you're done. You're done, bro. Stay on AR. Don't even bother coming back. You can go ahead and pack it up. You're finished. Finito, you're out of here, okay? Muhammad, the spot is yours. It is yours to lose. You do your thing. You did your thing. Shout out to you. And he kind of kicked it off, too. I think he started the first sack. Then after that, we was teeing off. Shout out to Derrick Henry for coughing up the fumble. Terrion Arnold, we got to have a discussion, okay? We getting on that 1.5 year territory. People was comparing you to Jeff Okudah. Not good company to be in, all right? Let's take a look at the stats. Lions moved to 2-1, dropped the Baltimore Ravens at the crib, a game I should have been at. I ain't missing another road game. I'm telling you that right now. 38-30. The passing first downs, the Detroit Lions had 24 to the Baltimore Ravens 21. First downs period. Passing first downs 14 to 11 in favor of Baltimore. Rushing first downs. This is why we won the game. I love this. Benedict the Snake, he gets away from what's working to get cute. Just like you copied Dan Campbell's press or his locker room celebration yesterday. Young punk, be a man and get your own stuff. Come up with your own stuff. Just like that bum that changed his thumbnails over there. I see you. You put some respect on my name, bro. And you changed your junk, young punk. I'm feeling some type of way today. Shout out to the Lions, bro. John Morton did his doggone thing. First down from penalties. They was calling some trash. The Baltimore Ravens had very few penalties today, 1 to 3. Third down efficiency. Lions went 50%, 7 for 14. The Baltimore Ravens, 6 for 11. Fourth down efficiency. Dan Campbell said what you thought. This is what I do. 3 for 3. Baltimore, 0 for 2. Phenomenal turnover on downs. And I'm going to tell you what. Let me switch back to me real quick. Brad Holmes got to find a way to keep everybody. We got to keep Sam Laporta and Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell said, put some respect on my name today. We keeping Jack. Jack is a dog. We keeping Jack. I want to keep Sam as well. So you got to make it happen, Matthias. Melvin, make it happen. All right? We got to keep them all. Got to catch them all. Got to keep them all. All right. Total plays, 54. Lions ran 12 extra plays at 66. Total yards, we had 426 to 318. Total drives, 10 to 11 in favor of the Detroit Lions. Yards per play in favor of the Detroit Lions, 6.5 to 5.9. Passing in favor of the Baltimore Ravens. Doesn't matter. Jarrett, flawless. Had a low pass, could have been intercepted, wasn't. 202 yards to Lamar Jackson Wilson, 233. Completions, 20 for 28. Lamar, 21 for 28. They had almost the exact same day. Jarrett got the best of them. Yards per play, 7.2 to 6.1. Interceptions thrown, none. There was not a turnover except from Derrick Henry in this game. Sacks, they kept Jared Goff upright. Hank Fraley, you throw him the bag. It doesn't matter. He taking a mystery man, essentially 2 rookies, and this is the second game in a row Jared Goff has not been sacked. You play your people during the preseason too. We could be 3-0 right now. We sacked Lamar 7 times. We'll look and see who got those sacks in a minute. Rushing, outstanding. You run the football. And see, Snake, he gets away from this. He gets away. He gets cute. Johnny Morton, he tried to do that. He's tried to get away from what was working. He went back to it, and guess what? The whole chat saw we should have been running Monty. We ran Monty. The defensive tackle was out. We ate him. Rushing yards went up to 85. Rushing attempts, 38. These are passing numbers right here. To 19, we outrushed them by double. Yards per rush, 5.9 to 4.5. Red zone, Lions went 80%, 4 for 5. Ravens went 2 for 4. Penalties, this was insane. They was throwing everything, calling everything. 8 for 68. Ravens, 10 yards off penalties. And the turnovers, we got 1. Derrick Henry, 3rd consecutive game with a fumble. The Detroit Lions did their thing. Amon-Ra St. Brown, absolute stud. If you could pay him again, you pay him again. He was making catches all day. Jared Goff standing in the pocket. Monty doing his thing. J-Mo, early start. Want to see him get involved a little more if the circumstances allow. But you know what, John? You've earned my respect, bro. I'm going to hold off. You did his thing. J-Mo involved early. You didn't see him again after that. I like what I saw. Kelvin Shepard did his thing. A lot of stuff we got to clean up still, though. Brian Branch, another game that he's going to be penalized and probably fined, right? This team, they stepped up. They felt the sting of last year. They felt the beatdown of 2023. They knew what they had riding on this game. And they came out and they performed. Let's take a look at the box score and see who just got these sacks for the Detroit Lions. So Derrick Henry has fumbled in all 3 games to start the season. And it's crazy. That is crazy. I still think he's a beast, but he fumbled in all 3 games. He was on the sideline like teary-eyed. I'm telling you, man, he is going to be a meme for sure. All right, so let's take a look, but so am I, right? Jack Campbell, got to pay this man, was everywhere. My mind has changed on Jack Campbell. Got to pay him. Dude is a dog. 8 tackles, all of them were solo. That's insane. That's insane. 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. Derek Barnes, he did his thing. Sack. There was a play that Lamar was about to escape out. Derek Barnes made it happen. Good to see you back. Brian Branch did his thing as usual. Sacks. Al-Qadim Muhammad led the team with 2.5. Alex Anzalone got that other half. You've got Hutch with 1. You have Trevor Nowalski was 1. What a steal he was. You also have, who did I miss? So Trevor Nowalski 1, Hutch 1, Muhammad 2.5. That is 3. So that's 7. That's 5. Derek Barnes 6. Jack Campbell 7. How many of them came from the D-line? That's the point. So don't even cap and try to act like we don't need a pass rush. Yeah, we still do. We still do. Because early on, the field in the middle was open. It was in the middle. So I'm not going to change. I'm going to keep it a buck. Still need a pass rush. We sacked. A pass rush is different from sacking Lamar Jackson. All right? That's a different. One more thing I would like to add before we wrap up the video. Isaac Tesla. Our offense is not even 100% yet. What are we missing? We're missing that intermediate Tim Patrick, Josh Reynolds guy. Tesla. Got to get him involved in the middle of the field. We do that, we might be like up there with the ball. I'm telling you, man, Baltimore was the first offense in the league heading into today. We put up 38 points. We got it. We were top 3. We were 3. We got to be 2. Got to be 2, right? Got to look at the stats. Got to get that middle game going. Khalif Raymond, non-factor. Tesla, got to get him going. We need that intermediate kind of pass catcher. That's not St. Brown. That's not Jamison Williams. So if the Detroit Lions can keep everybody, they keep everybody. Everybody played a role today. Jack Campbell, I respect you, bro. You earn my respect today. You need to stay on this team, 100%. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Cancer shirts will be available tomorrow. 20% of the proceeds will be going to cancercares.org. These are going to be on sale from tonight or tomorrow morning through October 31st. You can order it now. If you order it now or when it goes on sale, you might be able to have it by the time, well, you will have it by the time the Bengals play the Detroit Lions on October 5th. All right. So trying to do some good, man. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.